of the long-standing conflict between Israel and Palestine. America stand with Israel where the Saudi Arabia stand with Palestine. Now, what is the role of India in this conflict? So this is the beginning of World War III. On October 7th, a full-fledged surprise attack was launched by the Hamas militants and thousands of missiles rained down on Israel cities. And armed fighters charged into the cities through the paragliders, taking Israel's soldiers as Israel was shaken awake by the thunderous roar of missiles and the crashes of war. This surprise attack by the Hamas militants marked again escalation of the long-standing conflict between Israel and Palestine, raising profound question about the freedom, self-determination and the human cost of this war. In this documentary, we delve deep into the heart of this conflict, exploring the root of the tension and the strategy applied by the both sides, Israel and Palestine, and what is the impact on these living ordinary people caught into the crossfire, and what is the root cause of this Hamas attack, what is the reason behind this conflict, and what is the ground reality. To answer these all questions, watch the video till the end. To understand this Israel-Palestine conflict, first we understand the maps. In present situation, India's western side, this is the Israel and this is the West Bank and this is Gaza Patti and this is the Jerusalem. To understand the present, we first grasp the past. The conflict between Israel and Palestine is a story attached in the decade of the history and mystery, marked by the competing claim over scarce land and resources. To deeply understand the Israel-Palestine conflict, we need first understand what is Hamas and what is Gaza Strips. First of all, why these 20 lakh Palestinians in Gaza? There is nothing to live here for. Gaza Strip is also a Palestinian refugee camp. Almost this entire population of Gaza is a refugee population. Israel has been using tough tactical in Gaza for a long time. Israel thinks if Gaza is let a little loose, they will attack and destroy all Israelis. Israel has kept Gaza under total blockage since 2007. Imagine that you live in the Gaza. Basically, you are a prisoner. You can't leave Gaza. The Israel has closed all the border and checkposts. You can't use aircraft or ships. Israel has also forcibly closed that. There is almost total restriction on import-export. No business or factory can operate in Gaza. Even the important medicine is a big problem. You don't have jobs, you can't emigrate, you don't have a future for a bright future for your children, you can't even buy medicine for your parents. Tell me one thing, in this situation, what did you do? Tell me in the comment. Every international law says that the action taken by the Israel is an illegal war crime and apartheid system. But why all these things happen to the refugee population of Gaza? At this time, the number of countries protest for stand with Gaza and stand with Palestine. And the next most and important point is, what is the international response of this Israel-Palestine conflict? America stand with Israel where the Saudi Arabia stand with Palestine, including Iran, Turkey and different countries stand with Palestine and protest against the Israel. Have a look of the protest. Now, what is the role of India in this conflict? India is always stand with Palestine. In 1967, when Israel started the Third Israel-Arabic War, India criticized Israel and said that occupation territory should be returned to the Palestine. India welcomed PLO to give the aid. At the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, when he was a foreign minister, he clearly stated that the land on which Israel has occupied for a year should be clear. The right of Palestine should be given. This is the statement of Atal Bihari Vajpayee at that time. Have a look of these words.
लेकिन मध्य पूर्व के बारे में यह स्थिति साफ है कि अरबों की जिस जमीन पर इजराइल कब्जा करके बैठा है वो जमीन उसको खाली करना होगी। जो फिलिस्तीन है, उनके जो फिलिस्तीनी हैं, उनके उचित अधिकारों की प्रस्थापना होना चाहिए।
India always play a very fine and balancing act on these conflicts. Israel completely control the water, electricity and food supply of Gaza and list at it a lot. Basically, Israel is deliberate by the trying to bring poverty, celebration and slavery for year. Let me remind you again. Many of international human rights organizations have called Israel an apartheid state that treat Arabs as a second-class citizens. In the face of these challenges, in response, Israel launched airstrike, restriction deliveries of essential supplies with military precision. Every single minute, the number of people are dying in the Gaza. And Hezbollah says, if Israel is not stop the war, then and he will enter in this war. Hezbollah is a Lebanon-based military organization. If Lebanon is also involved in this war, so this is the beginning of World War III. Let's us hope for a future where both sides can find a way to coexist in a peace and where the pain of the past can give to a bright future. Thank you for joining us today. Well, we see you in the next video.